got the eye of the tiger. There's no way that I can win. Just as long as I keep trying. No such thing as the limit. I'm out here shining, 'cause I stay grinding. I'm out here shining, 'cause I stay grinding.
Ladies and gentlemen, bienvenidos. Welcome back to another episode of Get Laced. Let's talk with yours truly, Santana. I have someone who is very well known in the music industry. As I can recall, he was like growing up, they always called him the little man with a very big voice. Urban Mystic, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. How are you?
I'm good. I'm blessed. Thanks for having me.
That was a nice introduction, don't you think?
Yeah, that was nice. That's my title.
So what's new? Like, what has been going on since the last time you spoke with us at Southern Lace? Because it's been a minute now, actually.
Yes, I remember. I enjoyed our last conversation. We talk about it a lot. I've been working, keeping busy. I'm actually my own independent artist now. I have my own independent label now that I launched out, Urban Life Music Group, Inc. And right now I'm the premier artist on the label. I just released my first single 3 months ago, and I've been working and pushing that. Just actually got the chance to partner up with Coors Light, and we're actually doing a campaign on the song right now. So that's what I'm working, and just got a lot of other things in the work, keeping busy.
Yeah, I recently did see you did something with Coors Light Music. Could you tell us about the experience with that?
Oh, man, yes, it was an incredible experience. I got the call from Coors Light one night sitting in the studio. We were in there working on the album, and they reached out to us, they heard about the new song I released, and it went perfect for their campaign, and it was exciting and a blessing and a platform for me to be able to promote my music on an independent label standpoint, and so it was definitely a blessing and an exciting moment, and we're still working, and I'm excited.
Okay, let's just take you back to your beginning stages of your career and looking at where you are now. Did you ever have like any second thoughts about it?
Oh yes, there are ups and down times in this business, in every business there is, but there are always a time that you want to think is this really for me? The money might not be coming in as fast as you want it to. You still have a family and a life to live, so you kind of question yourself. But it's all about having those supporters and people who support you, and actually support you and push you to do what you need to do behind you. Those ones who telling you no, keep going, keep pushing, and the payday will come off. And I can be a witness to say that just staying grounded, staying humble, focused, and just keep grinding, and the payday will show up.
So you started out singing in the church, correct?
Yes. Started singing.
How did you transition over to that good R&B music that we don't hear anymore? Because everybody's trying to be rappers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
How did you transition over to R&B music?
It was a pretty smooth transition for me. I grew up in the church. I always grew up around singing and good music. My oldest brother, Chris, aka Po Boy, here from Miami, he was doing his rap thing back then, and I always was in his rooms messing with his CDs, listening to him, sneaking in the studio listening to him. So he finally caught me one day and said, "You know what? I'm gonna bring you in and try you on a track with me." And when I went in, I re-recorded some music, and it was history from there. I didn't leave the studio. I've been in there ever since.
So who did you grow up listening to that may have added some inspiration to your music?
Oh, definitely. I grew up listening to groups like Jodeci R. Kelly. These are groups that are definitely Boys to Men. Drew Hill, Gerald Levert, the Isley Brothers. These were guys and records that I had an opportunity to listen to that my brother had in the CD crate, and I would just go through these records and hear these voices and these instruments, and it drove me crazy. I said, I gotta pick some of this stuff up. I gotta learn this because it makes me feel good. So I took it upon myself to learn it and study the craft and make it something that I do.
If there was one award show that you could have the opportunity to perform at, which one would it be and why?
I would want to perform at the Grammy Awards. Grammy Awards. And the reason why would I want to perform there, I would want to perform there because I would eventually want to have a Grammy Award, be nominated, at least nominated for a Grammy. Those are one of the most important musical awards that there is out, and that'll be a truly honor and a pleasure to be honored at the Grammys.
Nothing like having a Grammy.
Yes.
Which artists or artists would you like to have be able to work with in the near future?
Oh man, there's so many great artists out right now. I like to work with Fantasia, Anthony Hamilton. Even on the hip hop side, I like 2 Chainz. I like my Rick Ross. These are guys who I listen to in my CD player as well. So I would definitely want to branch off and work with some of these amazing artists out there. So many of them, too many to name.
Okay, so we're going to trend over to the present. Let's talk about this new song you have entitled "Be Mine." For those who have not most definitely heard this song, you guys should download it. Like, that's for like the grown folks. Like when your parents say you leave the house, I would know because I'm very young. So, but tell us about it. Like, what was the concept behind that song?
Be Mine was a record that I came up with in the studio. Definitely wanted to branch off one of my former records, like I Refuse. I Refuse was talking about how you refuse to hear your girl tell you she don't want you no more. You're not just gonna walk away, and we're gonna put up a fight. And Be Mine was pretty much a continuation of that by me telling you I refuse, by me staying here putting up the fight. It's obvious that I want you to be mine. So I wanted to pretty much do a record that everybody could relate to. Everybody wants someone or something to be there. So I figured it could be a great relative record.
I know you've had, your singles like Where Were You and, like you stated, I Refuse, which I do believe is your biggest one, because I always hear on the radio or for like promotions when they're, like when you're performing in the city, they always play this song in the background.
Yes.
But what can we expect from you in the later part of this year going into 2019? I already know you have your independent label going on. Congratulations on that and everything. What else could we expect?
Oh, definitely the sky is the limit. I have other things that I'm working on. We're going to be working on. I have other artists that I'm going to be bringing out as well. Definitely more great music. The more music, the greater it's going to get. Movies, I'm going to branch off in movies this year, so it's going to be a lot to be expecting to come. The music we're gonna be doing the soulful R&B, but then we're gonna also have the young vibe R&B, the hip hop R&B vibe going on as well. So you're gonna get a lot this year. So stay tuned.
And before I let you go, how can the listeners stay connected with you for, new music, performances, everything that's going on? And plus, where can they find and download your music as well?
Oh, yes. Right now, Be Mine is everywhere, all social, all downloading sites, iTunes, Amazon, everywhere you can download your music at right now. Social media, you can find me on Instagram, Urban Mystic 1, Twitter, Urban Mystic 1, Facebook, just Urban Mystic. And it's actually me on there talking to you, so holler at me. Looking forward to link up.
Well, once again, I do want to thank you for joining me again today. We really appreciate it. We had to get you in and get you out because, you're a busy, very, very busy man. So we want to go ahead and get you on out the way and everything. But we do appreciate you a lot for coming back to speak with us, and come back even more and more. Whenever you got new stuff going on, come back and, hang with me, And my other calls today, she's not on today, but eventually you'll be hearing from both of us.
Okay, cool. Looking forward to it. We'll be in touch.
Thank you. And I also do want to thank the listeners as well for tuning in to Get Laced. Let's talk with your host, Santana. And as I said it last time, remember to do what you can, where you are with what you have. Stay laced and stay blessed.
Yes, I love it.
All right.
Perfect. That's what's up. I appreciate you.
I got the eye